I'm Justine Marshner with a special report from CSTV covering Cortaca weekend. This past weekend, the annual Cortaca Jug football game was held at Ithaca Stadium. Meanwhile, in Cortland, there were initially reports of riots going on throughout the streets, but in fact, there were just several disorderly crowds of people. SUNY Cortland's president has issued a public apology in connection with Saturday's chaos that erupted in the neighborhood surrounding the campus, during and after the Red Dragons win over the Ithaca College at the annual Cortaca Jug match. Bitterbaum said, "As the president of SUNY Cortland, I would like to personally apologize to the Cortland community for the inexcusable behavior of many of our students related to Saturday's football game with Ithaca College." Bitterbaum went on to say that the college will work closely with city officials to implement measures intended to prevent this type of activity from occurring again. The apology followed an afternoon and evening of mob rule in Cortland. Initial reports of Saturday afternoon from Cortland City Police representatives stated that a small riot had erupted on Clayton Avenue. The violence, which drew a police response from 4 counties, broke out before the end of Saturday's game. By 3 o'clock, as many as 6,000 people had massed on Clayton Avenue. City police attempted to contain the crowd and disperse the partygoers. Those efforts were abandoned as police officers came under fire from flying bottles, furniture, grills, and whatever the unruly crowd could toss. City Mayor Tobin was out during the height of the violence and witnessed the chaos, which was not just limited to Clayton Avenue. Tobin said the situation was out of hand, prompting the decision to call in extra police agencies. From Friday night to Sunday morning, Cortland City Police made 80 arrests, covering 122 charges. The charges included disorderly conduct, open container violations, underage drinking, littering, and marijuana possession. While the festivities were occurring, supporters of the game and related events did point out that many of the attendees who caused problems are not students at SUNY Cortland and do not live in the community. At this moment, I would like to take a break and represent the student body of SUNY Cortland and apologize for any reckless and unnecessary behavior that harmed or offended anyone in the Cortland community and their property. We recognize that our celebration got out of hand and take responsibility along with thousands of non-Cortland guests that attended this weekend event from surrounding areas. Even though President Bitterbaum is meeting with other college officials to react to the situation, he should not be held responsible for the actions of his students and visitors of the Cortland community, whom he had no control over. Although the aftermath was quite overwhelming, the community, along with students, came together for the pre-planned cleanup and were able to return Clayton Avenue and the rest of the town back to its original state. Once again, we hope that these actions do not affect the relationship that SUNY Cortland has with its surrounding community or any future plans to cancel the annual Cortaca Jug football game. On a brighter note, SUNY Cortland did win this year once again in a cutthroat battle, beating Ithaca in the Cortaca Jug football game by 4 points for the 4th consecutive year in a row. Once again, I'm Justine Marshner reporting from 20 CSTV on behalf of SUNY Cortland.